Am I the asshole for accidentally being fatphobic? I, 21 female, hosted a birthday dinner for my best friend Anna, 22 female, the other day. I invited all her close friends, made the cake, made a ton of food I knew everyone could enjoy, and decorated the place with all her favorite things. I was exhausted, and honestly, all that cooking kind of killed my appetite. So when everyone was eating, I only had a couple things before putting my plate away. One of the friends, let's call her Sarah, noticed and asked what was wrong. I told her, I just don't have that much of an appetite, but please, don't stop on my account. I made all this food, so enjoy to your heart's content. She didn't say anything, just nodded and walked off. Then we moved on to games, and everyone had a blast, until it was time to cut the cake. The cake was delicious, and people were gobbling it up, as they should because it was amazing. I only took a few bites of cake before putting it away, and Sarah once again walked up to me. She talked about how good the cake was and how everyone was downing it. I laughed and told her I was super happy everyone was enjoying it, and I wish I could down my piece like everyone else. But I just finished a whole bottle of Mexican Coke earlier, so a few bites were all I could stomach right now. She went off on me. She started yelling at me about how I shouldn't have called her fat. I don't think I did, though. And that I should be ashamed of making people feel guilty about eating. Anna came over trying to calm Sarah down, because now everyone was staring and wondering what was happening. I tried to reach out to Sarah in an attempt to defuse the nuclear war I inadvertently started, but she stomped off. Anna looked at me confused, and I just shrugged before telling everyone to continue as they were. The party eventually kicked back off. I tried to text Sarah to come back and apologized, but she just left me on read. Now, a few days later, Anna's friends refused to talk to me. Sarah has spread the word that I'm fatphobic and everyone is eating it up. I know I'm not as close to them as Anna is, but it still hurts that they seem to believe Sarah so easily without attempting to understand the whole situation. My best friend tried to explain to them it was a simple miscommunication, but no one seems to be listening. The only thing that'll apparently help the situation is a full-blown apology from me in person to Sarah. Sarah's words to my friend. But I really don't think I did anything wrong. So Reddit, please weigh in. I'm so confused. Oh gosh, I didn't expect this to blow up the way it did. The way my phone kept going off in class. Oof. But here's an update for any that are curious. I texted Anna throughout all of this, and apparently Sarah has been going around and telling the friend group a completely different story than what happened. That's why they've been icing me out. From what Anna can gather, she's been saying, I was the one who went up to her and made comments about how much she's ate, which never happened. I'm over this petty drama, so I just texted everyone in a group chat and let them know they can believe what they want. For what it's worth, Anna is 100% on my side, since she knows I'm not the type to police who eats what. I'm graduating soon with my uni degree, so I have better things to worry about. If they respond, I'll let y'all know what they say. Not the asshole. Sarah has spread the word that I'm fatphobic and everyone is eating it up. Lol. Clever. You did nothing wrong. I'd meet with Sarah and ask her what you did wrong. Specifically, how will you apologize if you don't know what you did? I'm guessing she will not be able to actually articulate that. Oh goodness, I did not mean that as a pun, but I'm glad it got a laugh. I'm sorry you are so self-conscious about your weight that me not shoveling food offended you. Perfect apology. You did nothing wrong. She's in the wrong. Not the asshole. For context, I'm morbidly obese. I get why she'd react that way, sort of. But that's her insecurity talking over her better judgment. It is absolutely unreasonable to punish you for not being hungry. But gossip travels, and it might be wise for you to actually share your side of the story with people. Just like you said here, you made food, you weren't hungry, you only ate a little, and she took this as if you were personally insulting her for eating. That wasn't your intent. And you don't really see how she drew that conclusion and won't be apologizing, and you don't appreciate being made out to be the bad guy for your own personal eating habits. Info: how often do you talk about how you can't eat another bite? Because just this interaction sounds fine and innocent, no big deal. But I have known people who say stuff like this constantly, and they were absolutely fatphobic and had found a socially acceptable way to communicate it. I don't talk about it at all. If someone asks, like Sarah, I'll mention it. For example, sometimes people comment on it being my second plate, and I'll laugh it off saying I was hungry, and vice versa like I did here. Well, that's another episode of Am I the Asshole in the books. I really appreciate all of you who made it this far into the video. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, it would really help the channel out a lot if you gave the video a thumbs up, subscribe, or leave a comment down below. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.